How's it going, everyone? I apologize for no Champions OU videos in the past couple of days. I was feeling a little down, but last weekend I decided to build some teams, and one of them was this Mega Abomasnow offense. Now, Mega Abomasnow is a pretty bad Pokemon. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This thing does not belong in OU. But because of its offensive typing, that is grass and ice, it has a pretty good matchup into the common four Pokemon, the most common four Pokemon of Champions. So you could call them the big four of this tier. That is Corviknight, Samurott, Garchomp, and Slowking. Garchomp obviously doesn't like being hit by ice moves, and because Abomasnow is so powerful, has a 100% accurate blizzard in snow, so Corviknight doesn't like taking this move either. And for Samurott, even if it resists ice moves, Abomasnow is a part grass type, so you can easily just hit it with those super effective grass moves and deal with them. And obviously, because of snow, your defense gets raised, so you easily tank hits from Samurott like Ceaseless or Sacred Sword and can just retaliate with super effective Giga Drain. And finally, Slowking, it does wall its stab typing on the special side, but the good thing about Mega Abomasnow is that it learns Earthquake. And even without any investment, a Slowking Galar that switches in on a Blizzard has a pretty high chance to just go down to a single Earthquake. So yeah, if you can get to click moves with this Pokemon in a game, it can be very brutal for the opponent. Now, despite all that, Grass and Ice is a pretty bad defensive typing, and this Pokemon is super slow. So like it's kind of super hard to make this thing work. I decided to go the Volturn route because I think that's the best way to do it. You want to make sure you are switching out in front of Garchomps, you're switching out in front of Slowking Galars and Dragalges, Mega Dragalges, and bringing this thing out so you can damage them, hit them with super effective moves. I've also made this faster than minimum speed Mega Dragalges so that I can hit them with Blizzards or Earthquake, whichever does more. Sneasler is a good partner because not only it absorbs T-Spikes, which is problematic for Abomasnow, it usually would force in things like Hippowdon or Garchomp or Corviknight, which Abomasnow can kind of take advantage of. Even Mega Dragalge, it will force in Mega Dragalge. Mega Abomasnow can take advantage of that. And like, yeah, I have Corviknight and Garchomp, pretty standard Pokemon, right? Samurott as well, SD Samurott. You kind of always want to use this thing in a bulky offense as slash balanced team in this tier. And the final Pokemon I decided to go with Rotom Heat is because like it has good synergy with Abomasnow, right? It can tank fire moves for Abomasnow, which is pretty good. Now, yeah, like Rotom Heat is obviously not the best Pokemon in the tier. It's Stealth Rock weak, and like yeah, it deals with fairy types, which is pretty cool. But other than that, it doesn't have a lot of good matchups. But considering I'm using Mega Abomasnow, honestly, there's really no point in trying to make the team perfect. So I figured I will go with Rotom Heat because this is a Pokemon I've not really used in this tier at all. Like, it's just hard to fit this onto teams. And like, yeah, with Abomasnow, it has good synergy. It will probably work. Anyway, this is the team and let's get started. Okay, I am playing on my art because my main is super high, so it's hard to find games on that ladder. Champions OU ladder hasn't been very active lately, I'll say. But yeah, my opponent has a very interesting team with Mega Mawile and an Espeon as their hazard control. Interesting. Good thing is Samurott just goes past that, so we don't need to worry about that. Zoroark could be the lead. I think I'll just lead with my Sneasler and see where this goes. It's a Meowscarada now. It could be a Scarf Meow or it could be a standard Zoroark. I have no idea. I think instead of switching, I'd rather just U-turn and see where this goes. Because like anybody who runs Zoroark is very tempted to just lead Zoroark turn 1, disguising it as something like Meowscarada, which would force in Corviknight, but you'd be able to hit Corviknight with really powerful Shadow Balls. So we want to be very careful here. Okay, it is a Zoroark indeed. Yep. It was indeed a Zoroark. So we're gonna go into our Rotom here. It has Spadaf investment, should be able to handle this Bitter Malice pretty easily. Oh my god, that did a lot. That actually did way more than I had thought. But I think I can just go for Volt Switch. Yeah, Rotom Heat is just bad, man. It's just super bad. But yeah, I can just go U here and just click U-turn again. So that's good. Yeah, I mean, it took so much damage. It's kind of crazy, right? Maybe I'll be able to pain split in front of like Mawile. That's my best bet. We'll see. Uh, I think I'll bring out Abomasnow and see where we go. I've EV'd it to survive CC, a fake out into CC from Mega Lopunny with the snow active. So that's pretty cool. We can easily survive a move from this thing as well. Do I want to go that route though? Do I want to make tank this hit and just retaliate with a move here, or do I want to save this and just go Corv? That's a pretty good question. Getting rid of Sneasler, is that gonna help me? Not really sure. If they're White Herb, which they probably are because Meow is their Scarfer, like I wouldn't KO them. So I think it's better if I just go Corv here instead of just sacking my Abomasnow. As they CC, is that White Herb? It is indeed White Herb. Figure, let's just roost. Yeah, they could potentially SD, but can't be helped. Even if they do SD, at least I'll be able to knock them out after. So it kind of will be the same situation if they CC twice or SD into CC. But if they switch, I'll get the healing, which is what I want to go for. They CC again, that's fine, that's completely fine. I think I'll just roost again. Just want to be at max health as they switch out. Exactly, that's great. I suppose we just switch to Garchomp because, like, yeah, I want to threaten this thing out. They most likely Thunder Punch or SD, one of the two. I can just Earthquake here. Depending on what their spread is, I will KO them with Rough Skin. Nice. They have Iron Head, which is very surprising. Not a common move on Mawile. But I guess they just didn't want to miss Play Rough, right? I think we're going... this is interesting. I kind of want to go Abomasnow because, like, if Garchomp comes out, it will be fine for me. Okay, Meowscarada is fine too. Like, they can U-turn, but I get a pretty big Blizzard off on anything, so I'm super happy here. Like, this thing cannot touch me outside of U-turn, so that's completely fine. Like, yeah, getting that Blizzard off on anything would be huge. One of the pro of it, oh my god, that U-turn did so much. But like, yeah, it is one of the advantages of running Abomasnow, that because of its bulk and then the rays from snow, it can tank hits and just retaliate with really powerful damage, especially against like offense teams like this one, right? Because they don't have answers like Slowking Galar or something like that. So even if you're taking damage on your Pokemon, you still deal a lot back, which is pretty good. So here... I suppose we'll just go Samu, right? And get a Spike Up. The Power Gem, my god. Okay, I'm just gonna Sucker here, I guess. I mean, I assume they have Dazzling Gleam too, so my Samurott will go down. Power Gem Espeon with Life Orb is quite interesting. But we get the KO, that's cool. Garchomp comes out. I think I'll just Ceaseless here. As they Scale Shot, do they get like 4 hits, 5 hits even? Nope, they only got 3 and a defense drop, so I get a ton of damage here along with a Spike, which is great. And I'll just Ceaseless because I don't really want them to click SD here, or Sacred Sword because I don't want to miss. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, I mean, they can KO me because my Sneasler is faster. I can just go into this and just get the KO with CC. They barely have CC switch-ins, it's fine. Right? We don't want to let this thing set up too much when we're just clicking Sucker Punch, right? That would be disastrous. Yeah, this is fine. Garchomp goes down, Meow comes in. I got a like a max health core, so this Meow is not touching that, and they forfeit. Mega Frostlass. Interesting team. It's very like offensive too, but they do have Corv and Slowking, so they have their defensive and especially defensive core, right? With pivoting as well, which is pretty good. Blaziken is super annoying for sure. I guess my Sneasler is the fastest Pokemon, so I can technically just lead with it and see what we do here. Quick Wall, that's fine. I'll just U-turn out. Fish for a poison even, got it, amazing. Poison Touch Sneasler is super cool, I like that. And we just go Corv, I think. As the Echo Step, that's perfectly fine, let's just Roost up. I assume this is like a Scarf Quake a while. Maybe. Because that's the only Pokemon they would want to run Scarf on in this team. So I have a specially defensive Rotom Heat here, so we should be able to tank hits from this thing, even if they like hit with Shadow Ball or something. Thunderbolt, yeah, that's not gonna do much. I'll just Volt Switch out. If Slowking Galar comes out, I get to go into my Samurott, which is pretty big, right? Just go for Samurott, click Ceaseless Edge. Yeah, I mean, Samurott would just break half the team, so like, when do you bring Abomasnow out even? Okay, they have Colbur, they stay in. Chilly out, but that Spike stays, which is pretty good. Quaker Wall comes out, makes sense. We just gonna go back to Corv. I suppose they have like a Rapid Spin maybe, or they just wanted to force the Samo out, it's fine. CC, not gonna do much, we'll just Roost up. They CC again, cool. Roost up again. I want to make sure this is healthy because this is my only counter to a +2 Life Orb Blaziken, because I have Oka on this. So yeah, we just Roost again. I will go back to max health, so that's great. Yeah, nice. Now that Slowking is so low, I feel like I can give Abomasnow an opportunity to just come out and maybe KO it with Earthquake. That's a possibility. So we're just gonna straight up Brave Bird. They're letting me KO this Blaziken. I'll gladly take it. Yep, we survived that, and bam. Bam. I had timed it wrong. But yeah, bam. Blaziken is gone. So what are they gonna go into? Frostlass again. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I can just go into Rotom Heat. I don't think Rotom Heat will take much from Shadow Ball. Definitely not taking much from Blizzard. Can just Volt Switch out here. As the Aurora Veil, okay. Good Veil, I guess. Good Veil. Do I just go Samu? Or do I go Sneasler into Heat again? Maybe? Depends on how much Heat takes from Shadow Ball. Maybe not a lot. I think we just go Sneasler and U-turn. Like, I can lower it, stall a ton of Veil, and even just like fish for a poison, which I got it. Which I got, nice, amazing, and just go back to Rotom. Yeah, Blizzard, that's completely fine. And it says Overheat KOs this behind Veil, so let's see if this is accurate. They do stay in, I survived that, nice. And that does KO. Perfect, that's great. Abomasnow can actually just deal with Weavile, which is quite interesting, unless it has low kick, but still, like, I think we can tank hits pretty easily. So I'm just gonna Wisp here, if they want to SD or something. Just knocks, that's completely fine. I think I'm gonna go... Abomasnow, this is the only chance I'll get to bring this thing out, so might as well go for it and just click Giga Drain. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go for Blizzard. I mean, Corviknight obviously can't do much unless they're Iron Defense Body Press, but still, like, yeah, it should be fine. They defog, tank, take a really powerful Blizzard. It's not Citrus. Alright, Corviknight can actually spam Roost though, right? I didn't think about that. True, true, true. You don't KO Corv because it's just gonna spam Roost on you. They didn't. They didn't, but yeah, they could have. They actually could have. This is fine, I can just click Blizzard again. But yeah, maybe it's better making it faster than Corv, I'm not sure. Like, you can become faster than minimum speed Corv, sure. But is that worth it? We're just gonna Earthquake the Slowking. I mean, they let Abomasnow sweep them, so I'll take it. Yeah, this is the perfect game Mega Abomasnow would get, because they didn't like spam Roost, but still, it's interesting that you can't really deal with Corv because it's just gonna spam Roost on your Blizzards. They have low kick. I go Giga Drain. Is that gonna do enough? Yes, it is. So I guess we just sack Corv and bring this thing back, right? It's not a big deal. I will just U-turn out here. They KO, but Abomasnow comes in, gains that defense raise, so it's not gonna die to low kick anymore, and we'll just get the KO. Okay, Abomasnow somehow winning the game. Yeah, I mean, as I said at the start of the video, this is a very bad Pokemon. But yeah, it's fun to make it work when, like, yeah, you can surprise the Slowkings with Earthquake and just get some KOs here and there. It's pretty good against offense, I'll say that much. Against offensive teams that don't have Corviknight or Slowking, possibly, it can be pretty good. Alright, so we're facing Mega Floette. What are we gonna do in front of this thing? I kind of want to lead with Abomasnow. Straight up. Like, if they lead Floette, sure, I'll just switch to Rotom Heat. But like, yeah, I think I kinda wanna... Ooh, nice. We nailed the lead. This is perfect. I'm just gonna go for a super powerful Blizzard right off the bat. Honestly, it might be a good idea to actually just make Abomasnow faster than Corv, not gonna lie. I can... Annoying if they set up, but I can't lose this, so let's just go Garchomp. I don't really need Garchomp for anything else, so it's okay. This will KO, yeah. I mean, if it's Life Orb, it will. If it's not, it won't. It's Life Orb, cool. I think I should KOs though now. Nope, I'm wrong. What about Sucker Punch? Sucker Punch would KO, yeah. Maybe I should have just doubled to Corv. It was obvious that they're SD, but like, I don't know. It's definitely hard to determine that. I could go Corv. Play Blitz will KO if they're Adamant Life Orb. So will CC, as a matter of fact. I guess we just go U and click Sucker. Yeah, can't be helped. Cannot be helped. Okay, great. That's fine. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. I did lose Garchomp, but as I said, I didn't need that Pokemon that much. So it's okay, I guess. Let's try to Wisp. How do I beat Floette? I don't know. I can just Volt Switch and just Dire Claw it after, right? Yeah, that's fine. Dire Claw will do enough, I think. Even if they're max, they should switch out here. So it's okay. Enough. Let's check. 32, Bolt. Oh my god, it survived. And it clicked Training Kiss. Okay, we're losing to Mega Floette. Rotom Heat is not a Floette answer. Remember that. Maybe I have to make this Adamant. So, what was the roll, right? 67. You're kidding me. Bold Floette can survive Dire Claws? I'm gonna have to start running Gunk Shot, man. You seriously? Even Adamant doesn't do enough. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start running Gunk Shot. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I mean, nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's just 80% accurate, right? We don't want to lose to Floette the next time. Yeah, I mean, right now I have nothing. So it's probably best to just forfeit and go next. My only counterplay was just forcing it out with Dire Claw, but if it survives, well, yeah, you gotta forfeit. Okay, a dedicated Sun team. You don't see enough of that on this ladder. I feel like Sun has a lot of potential. I want to use it sometime as well. I will with Pyro and Houndoom. But yeah, pretty cool to see a Sun team. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I have 20 more Champions OU videos already uploaded. I'm gonna be covering every Mega Evolution in Champions OU from start to finish, old or new, so you don't want to miss out on future uploads as well. Make sure to subscribe. And yeah, against this, it's interesting. I can definitely change the weather because of Abomasnow, which can be very helpful. Except that everything in their team has fire moves, so I don't know how we're gonna do that, but maybe I can bring it out in front of Garchomp. Regardless, I think we started off with a nice Garchomp, I think, on the Torkoal or the Infernape. That's fine with me. Let's just go for Stealth Rock. The faster I click, okay, it's the Endeavor lead. Dang it! It's that stupid Endeavor lead. Yeah, okay, we just detail then. Yeah, nice. Okay, that's gonna do a lot. That is going to hurt, but since Sun isn't up, I can actually just go Corv. Or they can just go Infernape. I have Oka, so... Alright, Taunt, I forgot about that. I guess we just Brave Bird then. Yeah, we tank this, we just Brave Bird. Cool. That's fine. I could have prepared it before, but it's okay. Yeah, I mean, I clicked it too fast, right? Should have thought about taunt there. My mistake. So we're gonna U-turn out. Nice, just go Garchomp. The Lava Plume. Just go for Stealth Rock. As they Wisp, that's completely fine. I think they want a Rapid Spin. I think I'll just Earthquake, like they can spin, their Sun turns get reduced anyway, so it's completely fine. Let's just Earthquake again. As they keep Rapid Spinning, cool, I'll just keep clicking Earthquake, my Citrus activated. Lovely. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They have still not become faster than me. Nice. And oh, they become faster in the end. So I get Stealth Rock up and their Sunsetter is gone. That is just the funniest thing ever. Yeah. I just gonna detail in case they want to set up. That's fine. They can knock me out there. Does Sneasler KO? It most likely does. It's an offensive Garchomp. So we just go into that and go for a nice close combat. Oh, it survived at 1%. Unfortunate. Got a poison though. As the Earthquake knocked me out, go down to poison. Cool. But I'm in a bad situation now though. Because how do I deal with these fire types? I guess I have Rotom, but I can feel it, right? Arcanine is gonna come out. I'm not gonna be able to do anything to that. I guess I go Zambu. And go from there. Arcanine did indeed come out. Wish I had Aqua Jet. That Smash may not KO if they're just standard Jolly without any boosting item. So I guess it's fine if I just go for Ceaseless. Oh, they have CC, right? Okay, I lose this game. Yeah, Arcanine just beats everything with my Garchomp and Sneasler gone. I guess I should have paid attention and not sacked my Sneasler. Yes. Yeah, that can be helped. Yeah, GG. Abomasnow losing to a Sun team, I mean, obviously. Oh, true. I just realized I had Abomasnow with Ice Shard in the back. Why didn't I just go into it and collect Ice Shard on the Garchomp? I completely forgot about that. And I sacked my Sneasler. I actually would have won that game if I didn't do that. Yeah, I mean, happens, I guess. Happens. Okay, so now I'm facing this Floette Hyper Offense team that I posted in my team dump that I did during MA. It was a team built by Silent Walls. I recreated it after watching this in a tournament game. Now maybe it's the same team or maybe they changed it up. I don't know. But I know for a fact that it's Citrus Berry Volk, Sash Lead Glimora with Mud Shot, I think. Or maybe I changed it, I don't know. But offensive Light of Ruin Floette and Scarf Garchomp and a Extreme Speed Silk Scarf the Dragonite. That was my sets at least. What am I going to lead with here? Against all that? Interesting question. I think I could start off with Samurott and go from there, maybe. Yeah, against Glimora. Let's just go for Ceaseless. Ceaseless into Sucker should be fine. Especially if they just want to get Stealth Rock up, right? I can always just switch into Sneasler to absorb the T-Spike, or Defog if I can, but I wouldn't want to defog my spikes if I get two of them up. Switches out into Dragonite. That is very interesting. I think I'll just go for it again. Like, they can Extreme Speed, but that's fine by me. Okay, great. I think I'll just Carve. I want to make sure I save this. Carve isn't that great in this game. Outside of being able to Brave Bird the Floette once, it's fine. So yeah, we just U-turn, knock this thing out. Even if they have Fire Punch, I have Oka to survive that, yeah. And we get rid of Dragonite, which is huge. And I want to go into something. I think Abomasnow is fine for the most part. Like, it would force in Volk out, but then I have Garchomp I can go into, so it should be fine. Or it would force this thing in. I'm pretty sure I survive Power Gem. I think. Barely. but I think it's fine and I can just Earthquake. Like, they would Mortal Spin most likely, and I think I can just get away with it. I assume this is max HP in my team, then Blizzard wouldn't KO. I think it's better if I just Earthquake. Yeah, they Mortal Spin, cool. We get rid of that. I can absorb the T-Spike later. It's fine. Yeah, Abomasnow gets a KO. That's awesome. I can still save this to come out in front of Garchomp, which would be very helpful. Okay, so what do we do against this? I think we just go Rotom first, and then we Volt Switch out as the Psychic. That's fine. Go into Sneasler and just go for... do I want to sack this? No, right? Nah, I don't think so. It would be Psychic again, most likely. I think I can afford to go Rotom. Psychic again, that's fine. KO me or set up again. I mean, I don't know why they're not setting up. If they had set up again, I would have obviously been forced to go Garchomp. But since they didn't, I was able to go Sneasler and absorb the T-Spike, which is good. And now it's just Dragon Tail. As the Psychic doesn't activate my Citrus, we force them out. Got burned, this was gonna activate my Citrus. Kingambit came out, so I get to click Stealth Rock, which is big, pretty big. And now we just Detail in case they want to set up too much. Okay, great, I survived that, that's awesome. I get to force this thing out. Garchomp came out, I went down, we can go U. And honestly just Ice Shard. I'm not sure if this thing will KO me or not. That's why I kinda just want to Ice Shard. I think I have Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Outrage, Iron Head on this thing, so technically it shouldn't be able to KO me. I guess I can Blizzard off that. Okay, cool. Cool, it's better than Ice Shard. Yep, nice. And I'm just gonna Earthquake. Like, if they don't Iron Head, we just get rid of this thing. They low kick. I survived because of that defense raise, and Kingambit goes down. Man, Abomasnow is doing so much. As I said earlier in the video, right? Against offensive teams, Abomasnow can feel super good. Overall, it's pretty cool to see that it's working at the very least, right? Okay, we're just gonna U-turn out here. I'm still worried about Floette, obviously, because if I miss Gunk Shot, it's over. But hopefully that's not gonna happen. Do I get a poison? Nope. But I can go Carve. This doesn't have anything in its Carve, so if they Earthquake, I can just get to Roost, which is what we want. And I also have my Oka, so I can technically just Brave Bird here. A Flamethrower, I survive. Still save this for the Garchomp. Or maybe just U-turn out here. I could try to Roost, but I don't know. I could try to Roost. I mean, if they Light of Ruin, Corviknight dies anyway, so it's whatever. Yeah, we'll just U-turn here. I Calm Mind a bunch of times. I'm gonna have to click Gunk Shot. Let's hope it works. Nice, we hit, Floette goes down, and that's game, sir, because this Garchomp cannot go past this Corviknight. Yeah, logged into Earthquake, it's Scarf. It was the same exact paste I had posted. So yeah, Abomasnow doing super well against offense teams, right? Okay, another Mega Floette. A very offensive team, which is good, because Abomasnow shines in those teams. It might be a Scissor lead, it might be a Meow lead, it could be a Rotom lead, I'm not sure. Or it could very well be a Floette lead. I still kind of want to lead with Abomasnow and see where we go from there. Like, I can switch out into Rotom Heat or Garchomp on the Scizor, so it's fine, even if that's the lead. But I want to cover everything else. To be fair, considering how good Abomasnow is against their team, it's possible that it is just Scizor lead, but you never know. Okay, it's a Floette lead. Cool. Now, I'm not gonna survive any moves from this, so... I mean, they might try to set up, like, Mega Floette. Maybe they're offensive, maybe they're not. I could technically Blizzard turn 1 and deal some damage and then switch out, but I think I'd rather keep this healthy for Rotom and stuff, so let's just switch out to Rotom Heat. as the substitute. Okay, not great. If this is bulky by any means, this substitute will not break here. Oh yeah, they can combine, so it definitely does not break. Oh man, this is bad. This is actually super bad. I think we go U-turn out. I don't know. So how much did Volt Switch do here? Assuming there's just standard offensive, no bulk. Volt Switch did 16 or 12. So yeah, that's not gonna break. I have to Brave Bird. Okay, that's offensive, and it did straight up just KOs. Not cool. Not cool at all. But Volt Switch should be able to break the sub now, so it's okay. I mean, losing Corviknight sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah. Just break the sub, cool. Can I shut KO this? Barely. It's a roll. So I guess we just go U. And just go for a close combat. I don't need to click Gunk Shot. I can just close combat the Scissor, nice. Just go into Garchomp, try to get Stealth Rock up. As the Meowscarada, okay, good switch, good switch. We're just gonna go Abomasnow. Because of that snow boost, I think I should be able to handle. Oh my god, that did so much damage. What? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Oh, the Life Orb. That's why it did so much, right? The Life Orb. Hopefully they don't get 3 hits again. Nope, they did. Annoying. Okay. Yeah, I lose this game. I lose this game, man. Floette is just owning me. Rotom Heat is just a bad idea, man. Rotom Heat sucks. This Pokemon is so bad. I'm not gonna use this ever again, bro. This thing is just so bad. What am I gonna do here? Let's just CC, I guess, as they go on Ilip. I expected it, but I didn't want to read or anything, to be honest. Let's just go Garchomp. Let's get Stealth Rock up. If they have Substitute here, it's pain, but I can, if they don't have it, I can just detail them. Citrus activates, nice. I missed. Come on, man, that's so annoying. Okay, we get rid of that, cool. Rotom Wash comes out. I don't have my answer anymore. I think I'll just detail again as they knock me out. Unfortunate. So what's my option now? Since this thing seems offensive, maybe Scarf. It actually might be Scarf. You know what? I think I can win this. Let's see. If this is Scarf, I can do this. I don't suppose this is faster. I think I'll just Ceaseless here. Yeah, they have to Bullet Punch. Oh, come on. Can I hit my moves? Can I hit my moves, please? Yeah, we just get rid of that. Get a Spike Up so that Floette cannot like sub or anything. Is this defensive Garchomp? I doubt it. I'm just gonna Sucker. Nope, it isn't. Definitely a defensive Garchomp and it's gonna detail me out. Unless they miss. Nope. Yeah, okay. Unfortunate. I thought I had won the game. Actually would have won the game if this was offensive Garchomp, but it was not. Wisp. They get Stealth Rock up. Yeah, this game's over because I cannot spam CC. Like if CC spam was available, I would probably win. But since Annihilate exists, I cannot spam that move. It's just honestly feels impossible. I can try to Wisp here, but like, yeah, not great, not the best. Let's see, go Samurott in case they, you know, spike again. Yeah, I get to use Ceaseless, I guess. I don't know if they're faster, but we'll see. Oh, they spiked again, cool. At least I get rid of this thing. We go Sneasler. I don't have Dark Claw to like hex the Annihilate either, which is annoying for sure. Rage Fist, gonna KO. I guess I could spam Gunk Shot and potentially hit all of them. So I guess I'll try that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they KO me here, so it's over. If I hit that, I probably would have survived that. And hope that Meowscarada doesn't have Sucker Punch, which feels highly unlikely. Yeah, they just Rage Fist, KO me. And GG. Unfortunate game. Like yeah, the matchup sucked, and like Rotom Heat just not being able to do anything to Float is just a pain. Like this Pokemon sucks. I thought it would do something, but like yeah, now that I see it in action, it's just so bad. It's genuinely insanely bad. Yeah, let's just start the next game. Okay, a Charizard Y, I assume, or maybe X. I don't know. What am I gonna lead with? What am I gonna lead with? Sneasler seems fine, I think. Can threaten everything early. If Meow's the lead, I can just go Corv. I do have Rotom Heat to handle Charizard Y. If it's Y, if it's X, like there are no answers to X, so GG, right? If it's Charizard X, it's kind of just over. Maybe I should, honestly, I think I should have Thunder Wave on this instead of Wisp. Like I have Samu and Sneasler, so I'm not really worried about Kingambit that much. I think T-Wave would probably help against things like Charizard X that may wanna use Rotom as setup fodder. I can actually paralyze them. Okay, not bad lead at all by me. I can just U-turn, fish for a poison. Didn't get it, unfortunate. I think it might be Wisp. We just got Abomasnow. Nice, they should Volt Switch. I think I'm just gonna Blizzard here. Yeah, hopefully it's Slowking Galar. And I can get away with Blizzard into... Nope, it's Scizor. Still does a lot, but like not enough. Let's go Rotom Heat. As the U-turn, that's fine. They're gonna bring out Rotom Wash, I believe. Or Garchomp, that works as well, I guess. I guess I can Wisp as they Stealth Rock. Cool. Just try to Volt Switch. Oh, it's Draco. Good, that's good. I can just Pain Split here. It's Life Orb. Yep, get a nice Pain Split back. And now if they switch, we just Volt Switch out. Lovely, I am nailing this. I am absolutely nailing this. I could go Abomasnow again, but yeah, it's bad because I don't get to heal. How much did Volt Switch do again? 25. That's definitely bulky. Right? Yeah. Sneasler against a bold Rotom. They stand at 7 speed and 26, I believe. Or 27. Bold Rotom. Yeah. CC is gonna do not enough. Samrot, not enough. So I guess I have to go Abomasnow. Unfortunately. Yeah. We just Blizzard, I guess. Yeah, I mean, not really a choice here. Just lower the Scizor, big damage, I crit them. That's pretty cool. And I think I just Ice Shard here. Let the Abomasnow go down. Oh, they have Roost. I should have switched to Garchomp. That's annoying. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. I forgot this thing has Roost now. Okay, I guess we're going Garchomp for now. As the U-turn, we give them some chip, I guess. I know it's pretty bad. I can sack Abomasnow on the Meow, bring in Corv, and just go for a Defog. That would help, obviously. But yeah, it's a bad situation. As I said, like, yeah, Abomasnow being so slow sucks. Now they have a Scizor, so it's kind of hard because Scizor completely walls Abomasnow and has healing. But like, yeah, overall, it would be easier if something like Scizor doesn't exist and they have like maybe Corviknight instead of that. So yeah, I mean, matchups obviously, but like, yeah, it does suck to have that. Let's just sack Abomasnow. Nice. And I'm just gonna go for a CC. CC spam is super free. Slowking Gala, that's fine. Just gonna go Samu. I don't think you click Sludge Bomb anyway. It's Chilly, most likely, yeah. Meowscarada, cool. It's gonna be U-turn. Fortunately, I don't have much to do against that. Against that U-turn click they'll be clicking. I think I can go Garchomp on the U-turn. It's definitely U-turn. There's no way you stay in and just like, yeah, let Corp come in for free. At least this activates my Citrus, gives them some chip, and maybe I can get my Stealth Rock up. As Rotom Wash comes out, I will definitely get my Stealth Rock up. As you wish, let's just detail, try to force that Zard in with Dragon Tail maybe. Oh, big Zard comes out? Hell yeah, that's what we love to see, baby. That's what we love to see. It has Roost. Great, but I still force it out. Give it some chip, Rotom comes out. It's not Citrus, which is interesting. Here I'm just gonna detail Hydro Pump does not KO. I'll go down to Burn, but I chip stuff down, which is good. Garchomp as well, cool. Just gonna go Sneasler. Just gonna go for a nice U-turn. Knock that thing out, bring in Corv. They may bring in Rotom to Pain Split, but like, yeah, can be helped. This is fine. Is this Zard Y? Maybe. I'll just Brave Bird. It's X. They want to Roost. Okay, makes a lot of sense. We just U-turn out here. As the Dragon Dance, bad DD, I can just go Sneasler and go for a nice close combat as we knock the Zard out. Okay, that's awesome. That's great. Okay, I can just go Corv here. Like, yeah, Rotom would come out, but yeah, it's fine. I think I might be better off removing the hazards for myself. Not sure. It's gonna Pain Split, right? Do I want to remove these hazards? It's a good question. Maybe not. I think I'll just U-turn as they do Pain Split. Cool. I think this puts it in range of Samu. Absolutely. I'm Kelking Bolt, right? Yeah. I can just go into you, get a Ceaseless up. Big Ceaseless, yep. Knock this thing out, get a Spike up for the Mia as well. Soon Mia will be in range of Sucker Punch. I lied, that takes nothing. So this cannot be slower than me. This cannot be faster than me. I think I'll just Sacred. Yep, nice. Scizor goes down, lovely. And this should be game. I mean, both of these Pokemon can't even touch Corv, for what that matter. I'm not gonna sack my Samu. I think Rotom is useless. We just sack that. As the U-turn, I get to Pain Split here, so that's something. Yeah, I'm just gonna Pain Split. Nice, big health back. As the Psychic Noise, perfectly fine. Let's just Wisp. Put that on a timer. As it chillies out. Just go for a Overheat, I guess, as they knock. Can go into Corv. Actually, Corv might die, I don't know. Barely. It says 30% max, so there's a chance. Nope, I survived. Nice. And that's GG. Yep. Okay, ending it on a win. Pretty good game. Unfortunately, Abomasnow couldn't do much outside of forcing Rotom out. It did lower the Scizor, but like it had to Roost. But like, yeah. As I said earlier in the video, Abomasnow is not a good Pokemon. But if you wanted to use it, this is probably the best way you can do it, right? Just using this Pokemon's offensive prowess against not bulkier teams that can't handle Blizzard spam or like Giga Drain spam, right? And obviously the good matchup into Corviknight, into Slowking Galar. Like being able to knock a Slowking Galar out is super cool, I think. Same with Mega Dragalge, and being able to threaten Garchomp for the most part, right? And Samurott as well. It's pretty good being able to deal with like Rotom, being able to not take much from moves from like Meowscarada and heal back using Giga Drain. So it has its advantages. Obviously not a good Pokemon still. Like it's definitely fun to use something like this and make it work. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.